Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So in today's video, we're going to be hearing from this lady. I think this is the third video I'm getting from her. She recently, I don't even know, okay, yeah, it's recent because this is 4 days ago. So she recently ended a three, I think a 3 years, 3 year relationship. In fact, they were even engaged. She ended it. So she's sharing her learnings as she unpacks the relationship. So I love what she's doing actually. So she's teaching the video she did, a mental load video. Funny enough, I've done that video before seeing this. So and I think I will even take my time to unpack each of her videos because there are a lot of lessons to actually learn. And I love how she's giving voice to some of the things I've had in my head, but I didn't even know how to, you know, give voice to them, how to properly explain it. I like the fact that what I have in my mind is not just peculiar to me. This is what other people also experiencing, and some people have been able to put words together to explain it so that any other we can easily explain to the next person. Even though a lot of people might not get it, especially that one of that mental loads that she talked about, which is a problem a lot of women are having in their home. But I don't think we're ready for that conversation. But let's hear from her.
I don't want to be reminding you to do the things that no one reminds me to do.
I made that video yesterday about mental load and relationships and how so often in heterosexual dynamics, it falls on women to carry the mental load in a relationship. And a lot of men have been responding in the comments talking about how it's just not how they're wired, and if women would just be more patient with them and help them more and help them see what they need to do, that they'd be happy to take care of it.
And I think that's the problem we are having. See, society expects women to be the one to be understanding in a relationship. That problem, we need to start addressing it. We need to start addressing it. A man is cheating, especially in Africa. A man is cheating. Oh, they'll start telling the woman, you know how men are, try to understand, or pray more. A man is a very horrible father, absent father. Oh, the woman, focus on helping your children. Nobody speaks to them. And that's why that cycle continues. It's not actually bad that
Often my partner would tell
it is not actually bad that you're in a relationship, you see an area that your partner needs help with. Maybe that's his blind spot. But not somebody that is just there. You have to teach everything. That means the parent did not do anything. He did not learn anything on his own. He has not tried to improve himself. The worst kind of people to be with are the people that have not seen they need to improve themselves. They think that okay, year in, year out, they are the same people, no improvement. They've not gone to learn anything. They don't even watch, they don't even read books, nothing. They're all about making money, making money, making money.
tell me what you need me to do and I'll get it done. He thought that was helpful, but I still had to come up with the things to tell him to do. We lived in the house. We both have eyes that can see. We both can look around and see the things in our house that need to get done. So why is it on me to create the list to give to you and then to remind you 5 million times until you do it? Men, it is not women's jobs to educate you on how to be good partners to us. There is more than enough information out in the world for you to do that work yourself. And a woman is not a bad woman or a bad partner for dealing with that for a long time, much longer than she should, and walking away. There are so many men in those comments assuming that the people that walk away from partners like that just don't love their partners. I loved my partner so much. I would not have walked away from him had he not cheated on me. I was fully invested in our life, trust me. But I'm honestly thankful he did. Because I cannot imagine the rest of my life trying to teach someone how to love me, trying to teach someone how to take care of our shared responsibilities, teaching someone something that nobody else taught me. I just had to learn. Men, it is not your female partner's job to teach you how to be a grown adult. Listen to the women around you instead of being defensive. We are telling you about our lived experiences and you're still looking at us in our face saying, I'm a good guy, but that's not true. Good guys, good men would not argue with women when we're talking about our lived experiences. We live in a day and age with so much information. Go look it up.
Even in as much as we are living in a day and age with so much information, it's as if the amount of emotion we have equals the amount of people that are not even looking forward to gaining knowledge for themselves. They're just there. They're so lazy to do anything for themselves. Somebody said, "Now who the F gonna be patient with me?" Yeah. And like I said, it's not actually bad to to teach your partner something, but not in the case where in this kind of sense that like you guys are living together and you don't see reason to do anything. It's usually the other person doing it. And when it comes to relationship, we actually expect a lot from each other, which is understandable. So one person should not be the one carrying the load of everything. This person said about 8 months after our divorce was fine, and my ex said to me, I've realized all the things you were doing, and it really was a lot, even too much. Yes, yes, it was. Unfortunate that it took me living for him to see it. Yeah. So yes, I literally just left my mom because of this. And it's funny how, it's not even funny, it's sad how a lot of women can relate to what she just said. A lot, a lot. And this stems from society telling men that all they have to do is to provide. Some of all these men, because this woman, she's a Western woman, so some of them said the men are not even the sole providers. That's the annoying part. The men are not even the sole providers. So we in this part of the world that we mostly serve the men, like they have it in mind they need to provide for their family. That one is even different. Talking about you that you are doing 50-50 with somebody, yet this person say, why must we be the ones with unlimited patience? Be patient with your partner, be patient with the kids, be patient with strangers and all. But I think it's part is partly because we are very, very empathic in nature. It is just inherent in us. Guys, nobody can take that away. Women just have that compassionate part of them. It's just part of our makeup. It comes naturally, it comes easily to women. I guess that's why society now expects more from the women. So, but the onus is now on you as the woman to make sure you don't put yourself in that situation. I know it's not easy to do, but it's actually supposed to be easy. But then again, not a lot of people know have been able to find themselves. Not a lot of people extend grace to themselves. You can see somebody giving so much grace outside that, but they can't internalize that. When it comes to themselves, they are usually the last. They don't know how to love on themselves. They can't even do anything meaningful to themselves. I think that's where the problem even starts from. Because there's how you love yourself. I'm not saying being selfish, not this kind of selfish love, but there's the way you love yourself. You're constantly showing up for yourself. That's even when you are even in a better position to love right to and choose the right person because you know yourself, you know what you want, you know what you cannot stand, you know what your hard knows are. Yeah. This was said the line I don't want to remind you of the things no one reminds me to do will play in my head forever now because literally no one reminds me to do a single thing I have to do. I've had to figure it all out on my own for as long as I can remember. And I will also permit me to fault some mothers a bit. Maybe from this part of the world I'm a Nigerian. The way mothers place their male child on a pedestal. Eh? That's why I say that patriarchy is not going anywhere because some mothers are keeping it alive with their whole being. The way mothers place their sons on pedestal, hmm, which is why some of these mothers they don't expect the boy child to do anything in the household, and it's always so bad if the boy child is the only boy. Hey, that boy will never lift a finger. Mm-mm-mm. the sisters will be the one doing everything, and they'll be doing it for him too. So those mothers will also expect their wives to do that, and those mothers oftentimes are the horrible mother-in-laws, because they I don't want to talk about this. Oh, no, 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 guys. I'll see you in the next video.